Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is the life of Jasmine and I'm back with another video. It's nighttime. My baby is asleep. Y'all know what that means. But my boyfriend got him, so I should be good. But it's really late night right now. I wanted to get this Q&A out the way. I've been procrastinating doing this Q&A just because, mommy stuff has been going on. But I'm like, I just got the shower, so it's the perfect time to do this video. So I did it. I asked my Instagram a question. I asked them, typical like new mommy questions, like any questions that anybody had for me. It could have been anything. So I put it on my iPad, the questions I had a list of questions, and then I had put them out like this. But I did that because, so I don't use my camera anymore. When I first started YouTube, I had a camera, and I just want a better camera as far as quality, but I'ma always keep that camera because it's special to me and I first started off with YouTube with it. So I'ma always keep my first camera, but I use my phone typically now just because I like the quality better and it's just quicker to do, like quicker to upload into my MacBook as far as like transferring the videos, etc. So yeah, I will be using my iPad for the questions and we're gonna get right into it. So make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And don't forget to tell a friend about my channel because we going up. We going up, y'all, for real. Y'all, look at my baby. He's so cute. Oh my God. The first question is, how does your boyfriend make you feel after the pregnancy? So, okay, so honestly, my boyfriend makes me feel good. He tries to uplift me every way possible, honestly. As you guys may know, like some women, not all, but go through postpartum depression after having a baby. And I wouldn't say that I had the worst postpartum or I'm having the worst postpartum, because I'm not. Like, I'm happy a lot of the time, but I do have my lows. So when I'm feeling insecure or I feel like I'm not doing enough or I feel very overwhelmed, he's really there to like lift me up. Like, he's really there to tell me like, you're beautiful. Like, what are you talking about? Like, he always tells me that he's fallen in love with me like all over again. Like, he's so attracted to me and it makes me feel better, like being that we've been together for, it's about to be 5 years in January. So being that we've been together for so long, to hear those compliments, to hear that he's still like, attracted and he still like is in tune with me, it makes me feel better. But sometimes like I be telling him like the compliments only go so far and like the uplifting me only goes so far, because I have to feel it within myself. And there's sometimes where to be honest, I don't feel the most prettiest or I don't feel like myself, but I be having to also tell myself that, I be catching myself trying to tell myself that, oh, I need to get back to the old me, like I need to get back to myself. But honestly, like when you have a baby and you become a new mom, you're a totally different person. So there's no getting back to your old self. It's more so just adjusting into this new person that you're becoming, this new like life, because it's totally different. Like, it's not the same. Your life changes within seconds. And like I always, when I was pregnant, I kept saying like, I'm ready for this, but it's a totally different ball game. And honestly, wouldn't trade for the world. Like, the experience is amazing. I love my baby, but like it's definitely a full-time job. So like having a partner that's here, that's providing, that is doing everything he can, I'm really, 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 really am grateful for that, because at the end of the day, we are in another state, so we don't have much family here. It's just us. Like, all we got is each other. So we really stick together, and he really has helped me a lot. Like, really has helped me a lot, and I really do appreciate that. So shout out to you, babe. It says, the next question is, did you have an easy labor? No. So I guess my labor was, I don't know, because I be seeing and I've heard some crazy stories about women in labor as far as like what they went through, like having an emergency C-section, you know, something happening to the baby. And honestly, I didn't have like that type of, you know, labor. So I guess, you know, I am blessed for the type of labor I did have. But I was induced, as most of you guys may or may not know, but I was induced. I had my baby 2 weeks early. I also, as I entered the hospital the day when I got induced, I got preeclampsia. So I progressed to preeclampsia, let me say that. So I do have high blood pressure, and during my pregnancy, my blood pressure was like up and down. And I didn't have preeclampsia the whole entire time. I just had hypertension, and as soon as I went in to get induced, like it raised severely high. My blood pressure raised severely high. I don't know if it was like the nerves, anxiety, I don't know, but it wasn't easy. Like, not easy for me. Everybody got their different story, but it just wasn't easy for me, and I honestly don't want to do it again because it was traumatizing. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like, having a baby, like I really commend all the mothers out there that be having more than one kid, that be having like 2, 3, 4, 5 kids, because I'm one and done. Like, I say that, everybody be like, you say that now, but like, no, I really feel like I'm one and done because I just don't want to go through the experience no more. Like, it was very traumatizing for me. I just didn't feel like myself, like when I was under all that medication. Because yes, I did get an epidural, and I really do feel like now I have side effects from the epidural, like as far as like back pains and stuff like that. But I'm gonna go deeper into details on that when I do my birth time story, about my whole labor experience, how like after effects and everything like that. I'm gonna go way into detail. But to answer that question, and no, I did not have a good birth experience. No, I did not have an easy labor. That was the question, so no. The next question is he on a sleeping schedule? If so, how did I do it? So my baby is, okay, he's like, it's 50-50. He's kind of on a sleeping schedule and he kind of isn't. Okay, so as you guys may know, when you have a newborn, like a lot of people probably tell you it's hard to get them on a sleeping schedule. At least that's what I've heard. Like, you really just go off of the baby, like what they feel like doing. And when they're so young, when they're a newborn, it's hard to set a schedule because all they do is eat and sleep, eat and sleep, eat and sleep. So at first it was like the 2-hour thing. He was sleeping, then eating, sleeping, then eating every 2 hours. So now he's 2 months now. He's gonna be 3 months in a couple weeks. But now he's at the point where he sleeps for the at most 4 hours. Like during the day, he'll probably take naps for like, he still does like window naps. Like, my baby is so spoiled, like, y'all. Like, he's very spoiled because we hold him a lot. Cause I mean, like, he's always with us and always with me. I breastfeed, so I do hold my baby a lot. And when I do put him down, he doesn't sleep for too long. He'll like probably sleep for max like 40 minutes to an hour, maybe a little longer if he's like really in deep sleep. And yeah, so then like if we put him down, he'll wake right back up. But like through the night, he sleeps probably max like 3 to 4 hours. And I used to have to like wake him up to feed him, but now he wakes up on his own when he's hungry. So like, that's that. But like, typically we try to put him to sleep around like 9-10 p.m 9:30-10 p.m. So that way, like, if he does that 3 to 4 hours sleep, I'll wake up around like 1 o'clock, and then feed him really quickly, and then he'll go right back to sleep. So then next time he wakes up, it's probably around like 4 o'clock in the morning, and then I'll feed him again, and then he'll go right back to sleep, and then, you know, so on and so forth. And then he'll probably sleep, honestly, like after that, he'll probably sleep all the way to like 8-9 o'clock. It really just depends. And yeah, that's really what it is. Like, it's really like the whole 3 or 4 hour thing. But during the day, I typically, like, it's still there every 2 hours. You know, cat naps here and there. Like, now we're trying to get him on a schedule where we're we're trying to just like put together some hours where he may take some naps and then where he may be up with tummy time, you know, learning some stuff. You know, just being active and proactive during the day, because there is some times where, you know, he doesn't go to sleep. Like, he's just wide awake, just looking around, and we're playing with him. So we're trying to, like, you know, figure him out a little bit. We still kind of be having him on his own time, but we're slowly but surely trying to ease him into like a set schedule. So what I love most about being a mommy is just the whole nurturing part of it. Like, knowing that I like well, you know, I know my baby loves me just by the way he look at me, but like knowing that like I brought him into this world, like me and my boyfriend created him, like he's ours, and seeing him every day just puts a huge smile on my face. Like, my baby has the biggest, cutest smile, like the biggest smile. I'm gonna put some pictures like right here, but he has the biggest smile, and it just lights my day up. Like, I've never felt like this is a different type of love. Like, I tell you, it's a different type of love. And I don't know if y'all remember, but I wanted a girl so bad when I first was pregnant. But like, I can't imagine having a girl now, because that son love is like totally different. Like, I like literally can't imagine my life without him, and he just means so much to me, y'all. Like, so much to me. I get so emotional even talking about it, but he just means so much to me because he's just so precious. Like, I can't see him doing anything wrong. Like, he's just so precious. And another thing to add on to that is like, when I'm having a bad day or when I'm not in like the best moods, my baby uplifts me just by seeing his face. It's a big motivation. Like, that's what I love about being a mommy, is knowing that I have to do everything I can to make the best life for him. Like, and it motivates me to just want to do better, like, in life, period. It motivates me to be a better person. Like, the way I even just or the way I even just approach situations now, like, it's totally different. Like, I may react in a different way because I think about my son first all the time. Regardless of whatever situation is, I think about my son first. I'm so passionate about him. I'm so passionate of just thinking like, what would he think of me if I reacted like this? Or is this gonna benefit him? Or like, how is this gonna, you know, play out in the long run? You have to think like that when you're a parent or a mother. Like, and another thing I love about being a mommy is breastfeeding. So I do exclusively breastfeed, and I'll be doing a video on that too, just explaining more in details. But that bonding time with my baby is like no other. Like, no other. He always want his mommy. Like, he always want his mommy, and I just love that so much. But breastfeeding is the really, really, really good bonding time with my child. Like, just holding him, he's just looking up at me. I just love it. But I love everything about being a mommy. I'm not gonna lie. I love the bath time, bonding. I just love it all. I really love it all. That's crazy. That question says, what do I love most? But I just love everything. So like, I really can't put it all into one. How do you feel about being a mommy? Do you think it's changed you? So I kind of tapped into that in the last question, but yes, I do think it's changed me. I really do think I'm more mature. And don't get me wrong, I am perfect. I still have some of my old ways and my old tactics and stuff like that. But I'm changing every day. Like, I feel like I'm maturing so much. In a lot of positive ways, to be honest. But like, as far as like physically, I feel like it's changed me as well. Like, my body, just a lot of stuff that I have to like adjust to now and just get used to and love about myself, because baby, having a baby really changes you physically and mentally. So like, I just have to adapt to that new change and like embrace that new change within myself. And whenever I'm able to overcome that, I can't wait to tell y'all my story, because I want to get through it first, and then like, you know, be able to express and help somebody else who also went through the same thing. But yeah, like, it's definitely changed me in a very positive way. It allows me to think before acting in a lot of situations, think before speaking in a lot of situations. And it just keeps me going. Like before, I could say like sometimes I used to procrastinate and be a little lazy about a lot of things, but like now I be on top of it. Like I be feeling like it's no time to slack, because it's not just me no more. It's not just me and my boyfriend no more. We have a human to take care of that needs our attention 24/7. Like he didn't ask to be here. We created him, and we can't do nothing but, you know, live for him and do our best and work nonstop. Like all we gotta do is keep grinding and make sure he has a perfect life. Do I want more kids? No. I think I answered this in the first question or second question about did I have a good birth? No. I don't want more kids, and a lot of people, like I said, say that that's gonna change, that I'm gonna want more kids in the future, but honestly, y'all, I don't want more kids as of now. I'm gonna say that because I just didn't have a good labor experience, and like I just don't want to have the same type of pregnancy I had or worse. And I don't mean that in like such a bad way, but because I dealt with a lot of nausea. Like my first trimester was terrible. I was throwing up every day. And I mean, I was throwing up every day. I was throwing up every day, and it wasn't once a day. It was like 5 to 7 times a day. I couldn't hold nothing down. I was emotionally just like messed up, y'all, like crying for no reason. I was so insecure about a lot of stuff in my body. My body was changing, face was breaking out. Like, oh my God, y'all don't even understand. I just did not enjoy my pregnancy that much. Like, I had a lot of great moments, and I do miss my belly sometimes. But like physically and mentally, I just don't want to go through pregnancy again. And as far as labor, I don't want to go through it again. So I don't want more kids. And I be thinking like, if I had 2 kids, like I'm gonna have to give my attention to a whole nother baby. Like I don't want my baby now to feel left out, because like I said, that is my world. Like my world revolves around him right now. Like we like this, we just so tight, and I don't want to like make him feel left out, make my other baby feel, I don't know. I feel like that sounds crazy, because I feel like naturally as a woman and a mother, like I'll be able to equally share that, but still, moral of the story is I don't want more kids. It's not happening. Okay, next question is, what was the worst and best part about labor? Okay, I got a lot of questions about labor. Okay, so the best part about labor was my baby coming out. Even though my baby came out, he pooped all over the nurses and he pooped all over me. I was like, I just couldn't believe it. Like it was just one of those moments where I just couldn't believe it. And to be honest, I did not cry out. I don't know why. I just didn't cry. It wasn't because like I wasn't happy or nothing, but like I kind of was like so like shocked, and like I don't know, it just didn't, I don't know if it didn't hit me, I don't know what it was, but like I was just like in awe. Like I couldn't even cry. I was just like, this is like really really happening. Like my child just came out. Like I really just did this. Because believe it or not, like going through labor and getting through labor is a true blessing. Like I'm so blessed to even go through that experience, because I know a lot of women go through that experience and sadly they don't make it out of it, or the baby doesn't make it out of it. So to be able to experience it and make it out of it is truly a blessing, and I really thank God for that. And I thank God for the amazing nurses I had, my doctor. Everybody was just amazing. And my support system, as far as my mother, my brother, my dad, and my boyfriend, were all there. My boyfriend and my dad were in the room side by side, helping me through everything. So that was the best part. Like just having my boyfriend and my dad on one side, and my doctor, like everybody just cheering me on to keep pushing, keep pushing. And when he came out, it was just like, what in the heck? Like I really just did this. And they immediately gave me to him, and I held him right here on my chest, and that was just like the best moment of labor. Like I replay that moment a lot in my head over and over to this day. So yeah, but the worst part of labor is contractions, of course. I'm not gonna go into detail about that until my video, my story time, but also it had to be the epidural. Like getting the epidural and being under all that medication just wasn't for me. Like, I didn't like how I felt. I was already under magnesium too. They had me under magnesium. I don't remember why. I don't know if it had something to do with my blood pressure, whatever. I had to get Pitocin to induce me. And yeah, so I was under a lot of medication due to high blood pressure, due to me getting induced. Then I had got the epidural after 6 centimeters, I believe. Well, I think it was 6 centimeters or 4 centimeters, one of those. But I had got the epidural after then, and y'all, like, let me just say this. I did not like being that high. Like, my body was cold. I just didn't feel like myself. Like, I couldn't feel anything. I was out of my body. Like, I was screaming at the nurses. I felt so bad after the fact, but I was screaming at the nurses. I kept going in and out. Like, my memory is very vague from that because I kept going in and out of reality. Like, I really thought I was gonna die, and I kept saying that, like, I'm not gonna make it, just make sure I get my baby out of me. Like, it was a scary experience, and yeah, like I said, it was traumatizing. So yeah, but I'm gonna just do one more because I'm getting tired, y'all, and mama got to get her sleep. Okay, so it says, how is breastfeeding, and do I have any pros and cons? So breastfeeding is going well. At first it was a little rocky, I'm not gonna lie, because I wasn't producing as much. But now, yo, I may add a clip in here on my next video about my breastfeeding stuff. I'm gonna show y'all how much I've been producing, cause y'all, let me tell y'all something. I have so many bags. Like, I just told my boyfriend we're gonna have to get one of those mini deep freezers because we can't barely fit food in the freezer because I have so much milk in there. Like, literally so much milk I'm storing because I exclusively breastfeed and he doesn't eat out the bottle. So I'm trying to store my milk for when I stop breastfeeding, or, you know, if an emergency happens, or just anything, like, and he needs milk. I always will have it. I have so much milk in there, y'all. So I'm able to produce a lot now, and I'm very thankful for that as well. The pros is bonding time with my baby. I can definitely say that, and being able to produce the amount I can produce for him. And I just think it's a healthier option. I'll get into details more in the next video, but like, it's definitely a healthier option, like, as far as, like, you know, formula and stuff like that, because as you guys may know, like, not too long ago they had a formula shortage, and I just don't know how a lot of people even dealt with that situation. Like, I know a lot of babies, you know, went without eating, and they had to find different other supplements, stuff like that. And by that time, like, you feeding your baby formula for so long, like, your milk probably dried out. So it's like, you gotta find alternatives so your baby can, you know, have some type of milk. So yeah, like, and then I'll be seeing a lot of babies be having, you know, bad reactions and stuff to their bodies. Like, you know, a lot of just bad reactions to different formulas and stuff like that, be getting sick and maybe recalls and stuff. Like, I just didn't want to go through that. So the healthier option was for my baby to get it directly out of me. So that was my choice, and I think it was the best choice for me and my baby, because my baby is thickening up so fast, y'all. He is so chunky now. Like, at birth he was 5 pounds and 13 ounces, and now he is 9 pounds and 9 ounces. So he's grown a lot. He's gotten a lot and bigger. They also say breastfeeding helps with, like, getting back to your normal size and thinning, but that is probably part of the cons too, because as I mentioned to y'all before in my workout video, I'm trying to gain weight because I lost so much weight. When I gave birth, I was 130 pounds, and now I'm back. I haven't checked it out, but when I went back to the doctor before I started working out, I was 115. And y'all, I was like, I think I was 115, or I was like 113. I was really small, more of the story. And I do not like that. But the doctor was saying, like, because you breastfeed, like, you're naturally gonna lose a lot of weight because you're losing a lot of calories. So that's why they encourage you to eat a lot of food, to keep yourself going, and to keep, you know, have the nutrients for your baby too, and to make sure I'm not dehydrated, and so I can produce more and more milk, I gotta eat full meals. So yeah, that's probably the con of it, like the losing weight aspect. And then also it's kind of draining, like it's really a full-time job. So like throughout the night, I think is the worst part, like when I have to continuously get up and like sit up and feed him. Like it's draining, y'all. It could be really draining just to like pump too, because after I feed him, there's also a lot of milk left because he doesn't empty me out. He's still little. So I have to pump after I feed him. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't do it all the time because sometimes I be so tired, y'all. So a lot of the time I really just like, if I don't pump, I go back to sleep. If I do pump, I gotta pump. And that is like 30 minutes within itself, probably even longer. Like I pump till I'm empty. So, cause I don't be wanna, leak through my bras or nothing like that. I don't wanna go through all that. So I pump, and that's very tiring. So yeah, that's really like the only cons I could think of for real. Oh, and as far as like food and stuff, I'm not the best at that. Like a lot of people say that don't eat greasy foods, and they tell you to watch certain foods or whatever because your baby is getting his food right from you. Like everything that you're getting is going right to your baby. And honestly, I try my best, y'all, but like I be having to get my McDonald's, I be having to get certain stuff, and Lord knows they be going right to my baby because it show up in them diapers for sure. So that's probably the other con. That's not like a huge con, but yeah, that's really it. So those are all the questions that I'm gonna do in this video. For part 2, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know in the comments how you like this video. And let me know also if you guys have any more questions. I probably most likely will be doing a part 2, like an updated version, or continuing some other questions that I had that I didn't answer. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And I hope you guys enjoyed this Q&A of me being a new mommy. So stay tuned for these videos rolling in December, because they're gonna keep coming, they're gonna keep coming, they're gonna keep coming. So again, one more time, make sure you guys tell a friend about the life of Jasmine. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, loves.